Okay, in this video we're just going to be finishing off what we were doing in class, so I need to start with number 3 here, convert 120 pounds to kilograms. So I'm going to start by saying, okay, kilograms is what I want. And I have here the 120 pounds, that's what I need to start off with. Now in order to get rid of those pounds, I need pounds in the denominator, so I'm going to multiply. And since I needed to get kilograms and I needed to cancel out pounds, that's how I got this 1 over 2.2. If I multiplied 120 times 1, I get 120. And 2.2 in the denominator, then I can divide and I get a icky decimal, which I put back as a fraction to get 600 over 11 kilograms. Okay, now let's look at the next one. I need to convert 6 feet into miles, so what I want at the end is miles, so you can either write it or highlight it, that's what I want at the end. And I need to start with 6 feet, so 6 feet over 1. So now I know I want feet to go away, so I know that feet have to be in the denominator so that they're left alone, and then I need miles in the numerator. So now that I have this in the denominator, feet over feet will cancel. So if that was helping you, you can cross them out to know that they do go away, the feet. And then I would be left with what I wanted. So then if I do 6 times 1, that's just going to be 6. And then divided by 5,280. And then if I reduce that in math bracket, I get 1 over 880 miles. And that's my final answer there. Okay, and on this back page, I'm going to do 8, 9, and 10. So 8 says convert 65 fluid ounces to liters. So if I do that, I'm looking to end up with it as liters. So that's my end goal. And I'm starting off with 65 fluid ounces. So I have 65 ounces over 1. I want ounces to go away. So if I look at my conversions, well, one way of doing this is I see that I know that there are 8 ounces in a cup. So I could do a cup over 8 ounces. So that helps me because ounces cancel with ounces, but I still have cups now, not liters, which is what I wanted, so I got to keep going. So if I'm just going off of my conversion charts that I have, the next thing I see is pints in 2 cups, so 1 pint is 2 cups. So now that helps me because now I can see that my cup and cup will cancel, but that still hasn't gotten me everything that I wanted because I still am not to liters like I wanted, so I have to keep going. Well, I know that there are, from the sheet there, 2 pints in a quart, so I could do that next. So now I've got pints over pints, but now I'm in quarts, still not liters, so I have to keep going. So to get rid of quarts, I could use that there's 4 quarts in a gallon. So then quarts cancel, but again, still not to liters. So finally multiply by that 3.7585 liters per gallon. They all cancel out. Finally, I'm left with liters. Now I can multiply everything together on the numerator and denominator, and I get my answer. But if I do put that in my calculator, it can reduce to 9,841 divided by 5,120 liters. Okay, let's look at the next example. A cheetah can run 60 miles per hour. What is the rate in feet per second? So this is a little bit different because we're starting with miles per hour, and we do want feet per second. So feet in the numerator, seconds in the denominator. So I'm going to write that off to the side. So I wrote like a fraction so I know what I want. Okay, and I'm starting with 60 miles per hour. So I've got 60 miles per 1 hour to start off with. Well, I want those to go away, so I'm going to convert that because I want it to go to hours. So I'm going to, or seconds, I'm sorry. So I'm going to worry about an hour changing into seconds by multiplying by minutes first to get rid of the hour. So hour was in the bottom, so it has to go up top so that I can get rid of it. So I'm going to multiply by 1 hour over 60 minutes. So that'll help me to eliminate my hour, but I'm still not to seconds yet. So I'm going to now change that to seconds by multiplying by 1 minute per 60 seconds. So that'll make minutes cancel. So I am left with seconds in the denominator, which was what I wanted over here. But now I have to worry about my converting from miles to feet. So if we look back at our conversion, we can do that by multiply by 5,280 feet per 1 mile, and when we do all of that, we clean up the top and bottom to get 316,800 divided by 3,600, but that's not my full answer yet because I wanted it in feet per seconds, so I'm going to reduce that by dividing and math fracking if need to, and I get 88 feet per second. Okay, next example says Peyton is an Olympic sprinter who can run the 40-yard dash in 4.5 seconds. He converts his speed into miles per hour as shown below. Which ratio is incorrectly written to convert his speed? Well, if I look here, that just means I need to see which ones are correctly eliminating our units. So if I look up top, I've got yards in the denominator of yards. That would cancel. And like over here, I've got seconds in the denominator, seconds in the numerator, so those would cancel. Here's a problem. I've got feet and feet both in the numerator. Well, this one was the right way because yards canceled with yards. So the one that has to be wrong here is this one because feet needed to be in the denominator in order to cancel. So that would be choice 3. Okay, that's it for the rest of this classwork.